Hi, you guys. Welcome to Girl the Geeks.
Hello.
We're here at the Property Geeks and
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Lovejoy Realty.
And today we obviously have a guest. His name is Kelly Strong.
How's everybody doing?
He's with Strong Remodeling.
Yeah.
So he's here to kind of answer some questions about contractors and getting your house remodeled and all that sorts of things.
Yeah.
So
So our
gonna
first
get
question
started.
for Kelly is when to hire a contractor versus a handyman.
Okay. So a contractor typically does bigger projects, such as like a full basement finish or a kitchen remodel, or anything on the exterior of your house, interior of your house, drywall, roofing, siding, big projects. Handyman is great for the holidays coming up, or if you need just a little, like a shelf installed or something like that. That's usually when you contact
Curtain
a handyman.
rod, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Contractors typically don't take the smaller jobs. So also you need to keep in mind that handyman are just in and out. Usually they charge by the hour and not by the overall job. So they can get out of budget really quick. So depending on the size of your honey-do list.
Sure. That makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. So then I guess the next question, if you are trying to find a contractor rather than a handyman, where exactly, like a lot of people are looking for contractors and you don't know whether they have a good reputation or bad reputation. Obviously they're going to be posting all their own reviews that are good ones. How do you find out if they actually have a good reputation?
The best way is Better Business Bureau. If they're accredited
That's a good
business,
idea.
it's been around for quite a long time. So they do a very thorough background check on your business. Make sure that you're actually a trustworthy business before they even give you accreditation. And based on how long you're in business, that determines your overall rating. So you
I
have
didn't
an
know
A
that.
plus rating or A. So that's a great resource.
That
Another
is a
way
good
too.
Better Business Bureau.
Better Business
Check
Bureau.
that out.
What about like Angie's List or
Yeah.
those types of things?
Yeah, so the contractors typically may or may not be on Angie's List,
Okay.
or Home Advisor is another one, and
yeah.
so you can get reviews on that. And again, those are reviews that are from customers that they have through that service. So you can also go on there and post reviews as well as a customer homeowner.
Yeah.
But the best resource, in addition to the Better Business Bureau, is the Department of Labor and Industry.
Oh.
You go on there and you look up
Fancy.
your contractor by their license number,
Oh,
and
Okay.
it'll tell you if they have any actions against them for their license.
Oh, really?
So
That's
that's
a great
state
resource.
law.
I didn't even know that at all.
You know, so that
We're all
you
learning
gotta do
something
your
today.
homework. Make
Yeah.
sure that your contractor is a reputable person / business,
Yeah.
and you want to make sure that they're going to do things properly and that they don't have
Sure.
any pending actions against them.
Yeah, that's huge.
Wonderful.
Okay.
All right. So if you're finishing a basement, do you need a permit?
That's always the question. I'll just do it on my own. It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
You know? So
He goes, yeah?
so the reason why permits exist is that to make sure that you're doing the job correctly.
Yep.
It's not just to get more money for the city. Sometimes that's the case, but the reason why is you want to make sure that's done properly, and before you close it all up with drywall, you make sure your framing is done correctly, electrical is done properly, plumbing, etc. So you don't want to just bury it in the drywall, and that's why when you buy a house, you want to make sure that a permit was pulled for the
Yeah.
project.
Sure.
We
For that
deal
very
with, I
reason.
feel like we deal with that quite a bit in real estate, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to
I
uncover
know.
a bunch of things you didn't even know were hiding in the walls.
Exactly.
Just shove it in the wall. It's going to be fine. No one will know.
Exactly.
Okay, so then I guess a lot of questions come up a lot with remodeling of the cost of it. When we have clients say, okay, I want to remodel this, I want to remodel this, I want to, have something more modern looking or whatever. And obviously the cost is a huge question. So in a roundabout estimate, how much does it usually cost for the average person to remodel their kitchen? Obviously that's very general, but
Yeah, so I'm surprised a lot of homeowners really don't know what budget to budget for, because they don't have an idea of how much it would cost. So to answer your question, for a basic kitchen remodel, so if you go with kind of a low end finish, you're probably looking at about $25,000, and that's with appliances and countertops.
yep.
And then it can range all the way up to $60,000 or even more. It depends on the layout. If you have crown molding, custom cabinets, soft
Yeah.
close drawers, high-end appliances, so it can add up quick.
Okay,
So
that's good to know.
How about a basement? That's another popular question.
Especially here in
is.
Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so a lot of houses, as you know, that they don't finish the basements.
Right.
Brand new house, unfinished basement. And so you need to realize that it costs how much to build the upper 2 levels of your house, but they didn't finish the bottom part. So long story short, to finish your basement, you're looking at about $30,000 to about $50,000 or $60,000,
Okay.
depending on the size of your basement. And again, it comes back to the
And
finishes.
and yeah.
If you do
Right.
high-end carpet, or if you do just basic trim.
You can
Things
go,
like that.
sky's the
Sure.
limit. I mean, sometimes.
So
Right,
that's why you
Depending
need
on
to
what
have
you're getting.
you need to have a realistic budget.
Right.
So that's some ballpark figures, and so it really just again depends on the finishes. So
Yeah.
just try to have a realistic budget in mind before you contact your contractor, because they're not going to waste your time if you don't have a budget in mind.
Sure. That makes sense.
So Kelly made a videos.
Yes, some videos.
A couple of them, because there's different parts to it, right?
Yep.
He remodeled or had to fix basically a bath crasher's bathroom. And he made really cool videos that I was actually like, I had no idea. And he was kind of telling us about it. So like, what was, I guess the biggest question a lot of people are asking is like, what was so wrong about, like, what caused it to be so bad? Because it was only, what, 3 years old is this Bath Crashers?
Yep.
Do you guys know Bath Crashers? It's like, it's DIY network, or is it HGTV?
HGTV.
It's one of those, fixer-upper, they come in and they redo your bathroom. They crash your bathroom.
Yes.
Bath Crashers. So like, what was wrong with it, I guess, is like the question.
Okay.
Really quick.
Yeah, really quick.
Sorry.
So after
was
we
a lot.
dug into it, it was just the way that it was built. They used the proper materials. They used a Schluter system, and that's a good product if it's installed correctly. However, in this case, it wasn't. They installed it somewhat correctly, but just where it really mattered the most, especially around the drain, that's where a lot of the water collected, obviously, and it penetrated through the little cracks that they didn't properly seal.
Okay.
So it causes some like mildewing and molding and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah,
All
it
right.
leaked through the bathroom down below, through the ceiling.
Oh
so.
man.
Yeah.
So he had to rip it all out
Yes.
and he had to redo it all from scratch, basically. So you have his Facebook, is that right?
Yep,
We can tag
on
you
my
in it.
Facebook.
So it's on his Facebook if you guys want to check it out. It's like 4 or 5 parts or something like that. The video is, or
Something like
something
that.
like that. Go check it out because it's actually really cool seeing how it, it started and then seeing how it ended is really, and how it just got ripped apart
Yes.
in the middle. Obviously, I don't know. I thought
It's kind
that
of fun
was
to see
really
how it all
entertaining.
goes back together too.
Yeah.
Is it Strong Remodeling? Is your Facebook page?
It
name?
is, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
so we'll like
And
tag
link
it or
that up,
something in
yeah.
like the comments or wherever, and you guys can check out that. I think that was pretty much all of our questions, at least, that we've gotten. One thing on the side note, our grand opening is exactly 2 weeks from today. So we'll be posting a lot about that, but put that on your calendars, February 15th. I think the ribbon cutting's at 4.
4 o'clock.
Yep.
Ribbon
And then
cutting.
we're going to be
Yeah.
basically hanging out here all evening until about
come
7.
check it all out.
Yeah, so please come. Other than that, I think we're kind of done for the day.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Kelly,
thanks
for
for
being here
coming.
today. Check
And
out
we'll tag his
stuff.
Facebook.
Yep.
If you have any questions for him specifically, like if you want to get something remodeled or you want to just contractor advice of whatnot, feel free to reach out to him because he's great. We like him.
He's awesome. All right. Thank you
Thanks,
guys.
you guys. Have a good one.
Hello.